With 2023 fast approaching, I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about some of the movies that I am most looking forward to next year. So if you guys have a list of your most anticipated movies for 2023, make sure you jump down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Also, if you haven't been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. So I've got 7 movies that I'm most looking forward to next year. And these are really in no particular order. They could pretty much be arranged in any order you like. So we're just going to start with number 7. So number 7 is Mission Impossible 7. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I was a really big fan of Mission Impossible Fallout. And, Henry Cavill in that movie, that bathroom fight is incredible. And Tom Cruise likes to just keep upping the ante. So when I combine my enjoyment of Mission Impossible Fallout with what Tom Cruise did in Top Gun Maverick, then Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning promises to be one hell of an experience if his previous installments are anything to go by. And I'm really excited. That trailer they dropped looks insane. I'm ready for whatever crazy batshit stunts Tom Cruise is going to try and pull off in this movie. So I'm really looking forward to Dead Reckoning Part 1 and also Part 2 whenever that comes out. Okay, number 6 is The Marvels. This is just another opportunity for me to talk about how much I love Brie Larson. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. I was a big fan of the Captain Marvel movie, actually. I like that movie more than most people do. And then when you combine that with what they did in WandaVision, with Teyonah Parris's character, and then you combine that with the Miss Marvel Disney Plus series, which I really enjoyed, seeing those 3 actors together on screen, those 3 characters in this, what I think they said, like it's going to be some part musical, a weird body swapping kind of film. Like that's going to be really interesting. And I'm really looking forward to a fun space adventure with 3 of my favorite ladies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Make your own future, make your own past. It's all right now. Number 5 is The Flash. Despite the drama that Ezra Miller's been in lately, I'm really looking forward to this movie. You have a really good director at the helm in Andy Muschietti, who directed It, one of my favorite horror movies. Not so much It Part 2, but I did like his work, and I do like him as a director. And from everything we've heard, he's directed a fantastic installment in the DCU, even though it's probably going to get rebooted. But The Flash sounds like it's going to be a great movie. You've got Michael Keaton back as Batman. You've also got a bit of Ben Affleck in this movie. Who knows which other DCU characters are going to pop up in this film. And I'm really a big fan of what Ezra Miller's done with the Flash character. Not so much a fan of Ezra Miller as a person, but as the Flash, I really like what he's done as that character. And so I'm really looking forward to The Flash. I think it's going to be a fun DC movie with a lot of weird, trippy, timeline, universe crossing, adventures and craziness. So bring it on, The Flash 2023. I think in the end, during June is when it's coming out. So really looking forward to The Flash. Okay, number 4 is the Super Mario Brothers movie. Listen, when they first said they were doing a Mario movie, I was like, I don't know. The last one didn't work out. But this one's going to be animated. And then we saw that first trailer. That trailer that came out a couple of weeks ago. That trailer is a perfect trailer for this movie. Visually, it looks incredible. It's perfection, the way this movie looks. The character design, it looks exactly like the games. The color palette is just absolute perfection. And I'm getting used to the Chris Pratt Mario voice. Chris Pratt is not one of my favorite actors right now, but I think this New Yorker Italian kind of take on the Mario character is actually a really good idea. And because I couldn't sit through a whole 2-hour movie of here we go, of the game voice of Mario. I think that would just get really grating and really annoying on me. So I think Chris Pratt seems to have found the perfect blend, the perfect middle ground for the voice of Mario. And the movie just looks like a hell of a lot of fun. You've got some Super Smash Brothers references in there. Clearly you've got the Mario Karts in there. So I'm really looking forward, really excited to the Mario movie. Next on the list is John Wick 4. The John Wick trilogy is something that has been a bit of a surprise to me because, I saw the first John Wick like everybody else and was blown away. Wasn't expecting much. This looks like a cheap throwaway little action movie, and it was so much more than that. And I love John Wick 3. John Wick 3 is my favorite of the John Wick trilogy. I really loved the first one. Didn't so much love the second one. Didn't hate it, but didn't love it. Loved the third one to the point that it's my favorite. and they left off, at a really interesting point in John Wick 3. So to see where they're going to go with the 4th chapter in this series, really excited about it. The trailer was great. Keanu Reeves doing his, stuff, gun fu, sword fu, ninja fu, whatever he's doing in this movie. Looking forward to it. Can't wait for John Wick Chapter 4. Okay, second on the list is Dune Chapter 2. Dune is a movie that, I wasn't really up to speed on my Dune lore. I hadn't read the book. I hadn't watched the miniseries and the movie they did in the 80s or 90s, whatever it was. And so when, Denis Villeneuve, who is probably the best director working today, in my opinion, because every movie he's done has been nothing short of pure perfection as far as filmmaking is concerned. And so when he did Dune with this all-star superstar cast, Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Jason Momoa, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Javier Bardem, that movie was fucking insanely good. It was awesome. I can't imagine that movie being any more perfect than it is. And so to see him coming back to do the second part of that story, the Paul Atreides story, really, really looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be great because Denis Villeneuve just squats over and shits out gold wherever he goes. Okay, my most anticipated movie for 2023 is Indiana Jones 5. It wasn't until that trailer dropped. And, I'm a big fan of the Indiana Jones series. I love Raiders. I love Last Crusade. I even like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Temple of Doom is the only Indiana Jones movie I don't particularly love. But the fact that, you're bringing back Sala, you're bringing Harrison Ford, obviously. You've got Mads Mikkelsen in this movie, who is awesome. I love Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen playing a villain looks great. The de-aging shot in that trailer of a de-aged Harrison Ford, I don't think de-aging has ever looked that good. And that's just from 2 brief shots in a trailer. And then, of course, you have James Mangold directing this film. James Mangold, the guy who gave us Logan, the guy who directed Ford versus Ferrari. He's another director that just squats down and shits out gold everywhere he goes. And so Indiana Jones 5, if it can't be Steven Spielberg directing it, which would be my personal preference, then James Mangold is a perfect person to come in and direct this movie. I'm super, super looking forward to it. June's going to be a really good month because you've got Indiana Jones 5 and you've got The Flash. So really looking forward to that. Anyway, guys, that is my most anticipated list for 2023. Have you guys got a most anticipated list for next year? Make sure you jump down in the comment section below and let me know what that is. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you haven't been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. My name is Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.